Alexander the Great, a name that echoes through history. A young conqueror who built an empire spanning 3 continents by the age of 32. His death in 323 BCE marked the end of an era, but it also birthed one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of all time. Where is his body? Historical records tell us that after Alexander's death in Babylon, his body was meticulously preserved using honey or an ancient embalming technique. The intent? To transport him back to Macedonia for burial in the royal tombs. But somewhere along the way the plan changed. The most widely accepted story is that Alexander's body was intercepted en route and taken to Egypt by Ptolemy, one of his trusted generals. There, Ptolemy supposedly entombed Alexander in a grand mausoleum in Alexandria, the city Alexander himself had founded. For centuries, this tomb became a place of pilgrimage, visited by Roman emperors like Augustus. But after the 4th century CE, all records of the tomb vanished. Was it destroyed, looted, or is it possible that Alexander's final resting place transcends our reality entirely? The concept of parallel universes isn't just the stuff of science fiction. Quantum physics supports the idea of a multiverse, where infinite versions of our reality coexist. In one timeline, Alexander's tomb might still stand unforgotten, a beacon of his legacy. Alexander wasn't just a conqueror, he was a figure of myth and legend. He claimed to be the son of Zeus Ammon, the king of the gods. Some historians speculate that Alexander's belief in his divine ancestry might have influenced ancient rituals performed at his death. What if these rituals, meant to immortalize him, accidentally triggered a cosmic anomaly? Ancient practices involving energy, combined with the grief and reverence of millions, could have created a ripple in space-time. If the multiverse exists, such an event might have pulled Alexander's tomb into another dimension. In the field of quantum mechanics, there's a phenomenon known as quantum superposition, where particles exist in multiple states at once until observed. Could Alexander's tomb exist in a state of quantum superposition, both in our universe and another, until the right conditions reveal it? Some scientists theorize that intense energy events, like the death of a highly influential figure, could disturb the quantum balance of reality. Could Alexander's death, a moment charged with immense historical and emotional energy, have been one such event? Throughout history, there have been odd, unexplainable claims about Alexander's tomb. In 1850, a French archaeologist reported finding a shrine-like structure in Alexandria that seemed to match ancient descriptions of Alexander's mausoleum. Yet when he returned, the site had vanished. Was this a simple error, or a momentary glimpse of a parallel universe bleeding into ours? In 1973, a Greek historian claimed to have had vivid dreams of walking through a tomb filled with gold and inscriptions about Alexander's conquests. Could these dreams have been echoes of an alternate reality, where the tomb remains intact? Even ancient texts hint at the unusual nature of Alexander's burial. The Roman historian Plutarch wrote that Alexander's body did not decay for days after his death, leading many to believe he was more than mortal. Some scholars interpret this as evidence of advanced embalming techniques. But what if it points to something more mysterious, something that disrupted the natural order? Modern archaeologists have spent decades searching for Alexander's tomb in Egypt, Greece, and even far-flung parts of Central Asia. Every lead ends in frustration. Could this be because his tomb doesn't exist in our reality anymore? Perhaps in a parallel universe, his empire never fractured after his death. Perhaps in that timeline, Alexander's tomb is not just a relic, but a sacred monument visited by billions. So where does this leave us? The idea that Alexander the Great's tomb could exist in a parallel universe may sound far-fetched. But as quantum physics advances, we're beginning to understand just how vast and interconnected the multiverse might be. In our universe, Alexander's body may remain lost, buried under layers of sand, water, and time, but in another, his tomb might stand as a testament to his divine legacy. One thing is certain. The mystery of Alexander's burial is not just a question of archaeology. It's a window into the possibilities of existence itself. Could the answer to this ancient mystery lie beyond the stars in a reality parallel to our own? Only time and perhaps science will tell.